Students from John R. Lewis, Eleanor Roosevelt, and bassist Independent McLean meet today on It's Academic. Hello everyone, I'm Hillary Howard. Welcome to It's Academic, now in its 61st season, thanks to title sponsor David M. Rubenstein, encouraging you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference. And thanks also to Platinum sponsor MITRE, solving problems for a safer world. Thanks so much to you guys, and now we get to meet the teams. First, John R. Lewis from Springfield, Virginia. Hey, Nicholas, good to see you again.
It's nice to see you as well, Miss Howard.
Thank you. What's going on?
And I'm from John R. Lewis High School, 17 years old, and I'm part of my school's orchestra program. I'm happy to be back on It's Academic for my third time.
Beautiful. Kylie, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hi, I'm Kylie. I'm 17 and I'm a senior from Lewis High School, and I also play 3 sports.
Wonderful. And hello, Edward.
Hi, Hillary. My name is Edward. I'm a 17-year-old senior at John R. Lewis High School, and I'm also part of our Student Government Association.
Wonderful. Well, it's so good to see you guys. And now we get to begin the questions. In this opening round, questions are worth 20 points, as you know. Nothing off for a wrong answer. First clue, Lewis. Beg or I'll ask. I'm asking you to look at this phrase and see if you can find the hidden name of what primate the largest of the great apes.
Conferring.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. Final answer, gorilla.
Gorilla it is. Insinuating, reverberating, exemplifying. A sound that is echoing through a room is doing which of these?
Conferring, reverberating.
Yes.
Final answer, reverberating.
You're right. Ursula Andress, Norma Shearer. Historical accuracy took a back seat when these two actresses portrayed what French queen with a 2-word name who was guillotined in 1793?
Conferring, Marie Antoinette.
Yes.
Final answer, Marie Antoinette.
Let them eat cake, yes. All the vowels are missing from this word, which names what outer layer of your skin?
Conferring, epidermis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Final answer, epidermis.
It is. For better or worse, it would end the war. This assessment of his tactics was written by what Union Army general who marched his troops through Georgia in 1864?
Conferring, Sherman.
Sherman. Yes.
Final answer, Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman's the right answer. You've gotten them all right. 200 points, Lewis. Time to meet the team from Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Greenbelt, Maryland. Hey, Abigail, what's going on?
Hi, Hillary. I'm Abigail. I'm a 17-year-old senior from Eleanor Roosevelt High School. I'm also a member of our Latin Honor Society and Junior Classical League.
That's wonderful. Well, it's good to have you. And hello, Clinton. Tell us about yourself.
Hello, Hillary. My name is Clinton Young. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Eleanor Roosevelt, and I'm part of the school's Korean club.
Wonderful. And last but not least, hello, Ryan.
Hello, I'm Ryan.
Hey.
I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'm a part of our school's band.
Beautiful, guys. Well, this is the opening round. Are you ready? Here we go. First clue. A team arsenal. Your team can win 20 points if you find in this phrase the name of what Roman god of war?
Conferring,
Mars.
Conferring. It's Mars, right? Okay, final answer, Mars.
It is Mars. Botanist, rheumatologist, ichthyologist. Which of these specialists has spent years studying fish?
Conferring. It's ichthyologist, right?
I think so.
I know it's not botanist.
Final
yeah.
answer, ichthyologist.
You've got it. Rebecca Rolfe. Here you have the married name of what Native American woman who allegedly saved the life of Captain John Smith?
Conferring Sacagawea.
I actually think it's Pocahontas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, that is correct.
Final answer, Pocahontas.
Yeah, you got it. It's Pocahontas. To name both a poisonous snake and a northerner who sympathized with the South during the Civil War, place in the blanks what metallic element?
Conferring is with copper.
I believe
Yep.
it is copper.
Mm-hmm.
Final answer, copper.
It is copper. I guess King George will be able to read that without his spectacles. With these words, what American patriot affixed his big, bold signature to the Declaration of Independence as the first to sign it?
Conferring, John Hancock.
Conferring. Yeah, John Hancock, right? Okay, final answer, John Hancock.
It is John Hancock. Well done, Roosevelt. You've got 200 points. Okay, it's time to meet the team from Basis Independent McLean, from McLean, Virginia, obviously. Hey, Kevin, what should we know about you?
I'm a junior here at Basis, and I'm super excited to be back for a second year on It's Academic. I'm so proud of our team, and I'm really just excited to compete.
And we're very excited to have you guys here. Hello, Ram. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, Hillary. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Basis. I'm on the Basis Quiz Bowl team, and I also play varsity basketball.
Beautiful. And Nathan, hello.
Hi, I'm an 11th grader at Basis Independent McLean. I'm on the Quiz Bowl team, and I also swim competitively.
Beautiful. Well, let's get to it, guys. Here's your first question in this opening round, Basis McLean. Highbrow linguist. Whether your tastes are highbrow or lowbrow, see if you can find in this phrase the name of what author of the Harry Potter books?
Rowling. Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
Rowling.
Yeah.
Direct.
Yes. Rigorous, unfair, outdated. If a school has stringent standards, those standards could best be described by which of these words?
Rigorous.
Confirm?
Rigorous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rigorous.
Yes, it is. These are two grandsons of Genghis Khan. Missing is what other grandson and emperor who welcomed Marco Polo to his court in the 13th century?
Kublai Khan.
Kublai Khan. I agree.
Kublai Khan. Direct.
You've got it. You'll all get 20 points if you fill in the blanks to name what 17th century astronomer who studied and named a major comet.
Haley.
Haley.
Yeah.
Haley.
You have that one right too. There are no bad regiments, only bad colonels. Many soldiers would agree with this statement made by what French general who crowned himself Emperor of France in 1804?
Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes. Napoleon Bonaparte.
You've got it, and you've got 200 points, Basis McLean. Nice. That's it for the opening round. Picture perfect next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Okay, it's time for the picture perfect round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down. 10 points off if you don't answer. John R. Lewis, you're up. Portrayed sleeping and therefore not carrying his traditional bow and arrow is what classical god of love?
Conferring, Cupid.
I was going to say Eros, but yeah.
Final answer, Cupid.
Yes, and either one is acceptable. This painting shows the Lewis and Clark Party on what river that today separates Oregon from Washington State?
Conferring.
I'm sorry, I blank out.
Answer? In 3,
I'll
2,
I'll
1.
just guess the Colorado.
No, it's the Columbia River. You got the C right. A physicist who professed such ideas is unworthy to teach science. In 1827, a minister of education made this comment about what German scientist for whom the unit of electrical resistance is named?
Conferring.
Ohm.
Can you repeat that? You cut out.
Ohm.
Oh, conferring ohm.
Ohm is right. This serene-looking statue is of what white abolitionist who founded the Liberator newspaper in 1831?
Conferring.
Nathaniel Hawthorne.
I think that might be right. Final answer, Hawthorne.
No, it was Garrison. John R. Lewis, you still did well, 200 points. Okay, Eleanor Roosevelt, time for the picture perfect round. Here we go. Camellias, such as these, are closely related to plants that produce what beverage, which sparked an incident in Boston Harbor in 1773?
Conferring. It's
tea.
tea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Final answer, tea.
Yes, it is tea. These iceberg-filled waters lap the shores of what North American island chain that separates the Bering Sea from the Pacific Ocean?
Conferring. I'm not sure about this one. Does anyone have an idea?
I don't.
Well,
Ryan, do you have an idea?
In 3, 2,
Pass.
1, the answer
we'll pass.
is... All right, you passed. The answer was Aleutians. Heavier than air flying machines are impossible. This statement was made a bit prematurely by what 19th century British scientist who introduced the absolute temperature scale?
Conferring. I believe it's Kelvin.
Mm-hmm.
Or could it be? It's not Celsius. It is Kelvin.
I think it's Kelvin.
Yeah.
Need an answer?
Final answer, Kelvin.
Yeah, it's Kelvin. This 18th century gentleman is what philanthropist and adventurer who founded the colony of Georgia? Answer?
Conferring. Do you guys know this one?
I do not. I would pass.
Okay.
In
We're
3,
gonna pass.
okay. The answer is Oglethorpe, but you did a nice job, Roosevelt. 220 points. Picture perfect time basis. Here's the first question. North America's only native marsupial is what animal that plays dead when in danger?
Conferring. Is it possum or
Yep.
opossum? I think it's possum.
Yeah.
Right.
Possum direct.
Yes. The Union Pacific and Central Pacific Railroads linked up at Promontory Point. In what state? In what was called the Wedding of the Rails? Need an answer?
Colorado,
In-
maybe.
Utah?
Utah.
Is that the
Final.
answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Utah.
Nice.
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 The universe doesn't allow perfection. This observation comes from what now deceased British theoretical physicist who wrote A Brief History of Time.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking direct.
It is, and I am proof that the universe doesn't allow perfection. Next question. This cottage was once the home of what 18th century British sea captain and explorer who was killed by Hawaiian natives?
Sir Francis Drake.
Sir Francis. Yeah, I agree.
Sir Francis Drake directed.
No, it was Cook, Captain Cook, but you still did a nice job basis, 240 points. Don't go away because we get to meet the people who prepare these kids for competition next.
Hello, I'm David Rubenstein. Did you know artist Salvador Dali believed he was the reincarnation of his dead brother, also named Salvador, who had died 9 months before Dali was born? Known for his paintings, which explored the human subconscious, Dali, who had twice been expelled from art school, became a leader in the Surrealist movement. Dali also had unusual tastes in pets, including an ocelot named Babu. I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Welcome back. As you know, it's impossible to be on It's Academic without a big support team, and John R. Lewis has it. Kylie, who's with you?
Hi, I'd like to introduce our principal, Mr. Smith, our coach, Mr. O'Brien, and our alternate dad.
Wonderful. Hey, Mr. Smith, how you doing? It's good to have you today.
Hey, thank you for having us back. It's a really exciting day. I'm really proud of Mr. O'Brien as well as our team. They've been working very hard inside of the classroom and out, and I'm just happy to be here with them. Go Edward, go Nicholas, and go Kylie.
Wonderful. Mr. O'Brien, tell us about your team.
Well, I've gotten to know them the past 4 years, and it's been incredible to see how much they've grown and matured. So thank you for this opportunity.
That's beautiful. What changes have you noticed?
Especially I've had some of them since homeroom. So to see how much they've overcome and accomplished throughout this difficult past 2 years. It's been amazing.
That's wonderful. Thanks so much. And Dot, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Dat. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior at John R. Lewis.
Well, it's great to have you, Dat. Thanks so much, Mr. O'Brien and Mr. Smith. Wonderful to have you all here. And now we move into the packet round. Lewis, in this round, questions are worth 20 points. No penalties for incorrect answers. If you get every question right, 25-point bonus. Woohoo! Here we go. First question. Near the tip of South America, you'll find the Straits, named for what Portuguese explorer whose expedition completed the first circumnavigation of the Earth?
Conferring.
Columbus. Yeah,
No.
Columbus.
It starts with
Just
the
guess.
G, no?
No, just guess
I
Columbus.
need an answer.
No answer.
3. Okay, it's Magellan. Scholars were unable to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphics until the discovery of what stone with inscriptions in Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic?
Conferring the Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Final answer, the Rosetta Stone.
You got it. Here's your visual question. Urochordata, vertebrata, cephalochordata. The species Homo sapiens belongs in which of these subphylums?
Conferring vertebrata.
It's pronounced vertebrata.
Okay, thank you. Final answer, vertebrata.
Yes, that's right. In 1696, a trio of assassins named Rockwood, Lowick, and Cranborne failed in their plot to kill what English king who ruled jointly with his wife Mary?
Conferring.
William, wait, do we have to specify the number?
We'll take William. Good job. What date, once long in the future and now long in the past, titles a classic novel by George Orwell?
Conferring 1984.
84.
Final answer, 1984.
1984 it is. Here's your math question. Perform the indicated operation, giving your answer as a positive integer.
Conferring.
40.
40.
40.
Final answer, 40.
40 is right. 3 weeks after the treaty ending the War of 1812 was signed, the Battle of New Orleans was fought by what American general who became our 7th president?
Conferring.
Jackson.
Yes.
Final answer, Jackson.
It is Jackson. Well done, Lewis. You have got 320 points. Now it's time to meet the team behind the team at Eleanor Roosevelt. Abigail, who's with you?
Hi, today we have our coach and sponsor, Mr. Levy, and our principal, Mr. McNeil. We also have our alternates, Michael and Kai.
Awesome. Great to have all of you. Mr. Levy, let's start with you. Tell us about your team.
Our team, we've been working closely together in person when we could and over Zoom for the past 2 years every week. And we've just been practicing, growing as a team and as students.
That's wonderful. And Mr. McNeil, what's it been like getting back into the groove with these students in school?
Good morning. It's been exciting to see the students back, and they're excited to be with each other. So we're just pushing to continue to stay safe.
Awesome. Well, it's so good to have you here. Which alternate wants to speak first? Raise your hand. Kai, I'll pick you. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Kai. I'm
Hi.
15 and a sophomore at Eleanor Roosevelt High School, and I'm on the team, yeah.
All right, well, we're glad you're here. Michael, how about you?
Hello, I'm a 14-year-old sophomore at Eleanor Roosevelt, and I'm on the track team.
All right, thank you, Michael. Really nice to have you. Great to have you, Kai. Coach Levy, awesome to see you again. And of course, Mr. McNeil, wonderful to have you as well. And now we begin the packet round. You know how this works, so let's just dive in, Roosevelt. Here's your first question. In medieval art, St. Mark is often represented by what large, tawny animal called the king of the beasts?
Lion? Or would that be
I
king
think
of jungle? That would be king of the
Could
jungle.
it be the bear?
Well, tawny is like light brown, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So I
you're
need
the
an answer,
captain, so your
guys.
choice. Go ahead.
In 3, 2.
I'll say bear.
No, it's lion. Instead of a cuckoo, a chicken comes out each hour on the giant clock in what airport of the largest Oregon city?
Conferring, is it Portland?
Yeah, I would just guess Portland.
That's what I would go with.
Okay, final answer, Portland.
Yeah, you've got it. Here's your science question. Flagellum, vacuole, coccyx. Which of these is a long hair-like structure on the surface of a cell that's used primarily for locomotion?
Conferring, it's flagellum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, final answer, flagellum.
Flagellum it is. The Janissaries were the elite troops of what Turkish empire that reached the height of its power in the 16th and 17th centuries?
Conferring, Ryan, it looks like you know this one.
The Ottomans?
Yes,
I think it could
it
be
is
that.
the Ottomans.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I took it. Here we go.
Where is
If the Montagues had not been feuding with the Capulets, there might have been a happy ending to what Shakespeare play about two star-crossed young lovers.
Conferring, Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, it's Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
Conferring, 15.
Conferring, it's 15. Yeah, 15, final answer.
15 it is. In 1800, an enslaved man named Gabriel Prosser led a 1,000-man revolt, creating a crisis for what Virginia governor, later our 5th president?
Conferring. It's either Monroe or Madison, I think.
James Madison is 5.
Okay. Final answer, James Madison.
No, it's Monroe. Sorry, guys, but you still did well. A score of 320 points, Roosevelt. Let's meet the team that helps Basis Independent get ready for its academic. Kevin, who's with you?
Well, Hillary, today we have our wonderful director, Ms. Conyers, our head of school, Mr. Jason Shorb, wonderful coach, my mother, Ms. O'Neill.
I love that whole mother-son thing. How does that work, by the way?
Sometimes.
Very good, as only a son can say. Well, why don't we start with you, Miss O'Neill? Tell us about yourself and coaching this team.
I stepped into this role actually at the beginning of the pandemic. And I have to say, I mean, I've been the, sort of parent support for a number of years for the Quiz Bowl team. And I have to say, it's been a lot of fun. I think these kids work really hard. I'm always proud of them. But at the same time, every practice, we have a good time and we just really enjoy the learning process.
And isn't that beautiful, right? That's where it's at. That's so nice. Ms. Conyers, how about you?
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
I've known these students for the past 4 years, and it's been a pleasure just watching them come together as a team, as well as work hard, as Ms. O'Neill had mentioned. They work hard both in and out of the classroom, and they're really amazing kids.
Wonderful. And how about you, Mr. Strobe? What are your observations?
I just like to
Mr.
see.
Shore. I said your name wrong.
That's okay. It happens all the time. No worries.
And how about you, Mr. Shore?
I just love these opportunities for our kids to get out there and show off what they know. And thank you for having us on It's Academic. And good luck to all teams, but especially good luck to Basis Independent McLean. Good luck, guys.
Well, beautiful. And speaking of the team, Rithik is the alternate. Hi, Rithik. Tell us about yourself a little bit.
Hi, Hillary. I'm also a junior at Basis Independent McLean. I had the chance to participate in It's Academic last year, and so I had a really good time helping these guys prepare for it this year, and they're doing great, and I'm hoping that they will continue to do great. So just thank you for having us.
Well, Rithik, it is great to have you here, and it's also great to have you, Mr. Shorb, you, Ms. O'Neill, and you, Ms. Conyers. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to this packet round, shall we, gentlemen? First question. Among the largest insects is a 6-inch long beetle named for what ancient Greek strongman who had to perform 12 labors?
Hercules.
Hercules struck.
Yep, it's Hercules. Most nations share borders with only a few other countries, but 10 countries surround what largest South American nation?
Brazil.
Confirming
Brazil. Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah, it's Brazil. Here's your science question. Carbon 12, oxygen 16, oxygen 18. The modern international standard of atomic weights is based upon the mass of which of these?
Conferring carbon 12.
Carbon 12.
Carbon 12.
That's
Yeah.
Avogadro's number.
Carbon 12 directed.
Carbon 12 it is. Among the condolences received by Abraham Lincoln's widow was a letter from what long-reigning British queen who'd lost her own husband 4 years earlier?
Victoria.
Yeah.
Queen Victoria direct.
Yes, it is. A bestsellers list in 17th century Spain would have included what Cervantes novel about a deluded Spanish knight?
Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Don Quixote.
Yeah. Don Quixote.
Yes, it is. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer.
21.
Conferring 21.
Yeah.
21 confirmed. Yes. 21 directed.
21 is right. The first time election results were broadcast on the radio was in 1920, when what Republican was elected our 29th president?
Is this Harding?
Uh,
Harding follows Wilson. Harding directed.
Yeah, it is Harding, and you've got a 25-point bonus, Basis McLean. Woo, nicely done. Total score of 405 points. Well, you know it, you love it. We've got the lightning round next, so stay with us.
I'm David Rubenstein, and I believe giving back is something we all can do. Students are getting involved in their communities in many important ways. I've asked them to share with us how they're making a difference.
My name is Eleanor Hawkins, and I'm a junior at Washington International School. I'm also the co-founder and co-president of our school's Best Buddies Promoter Chapter. Best Buddies is an organization dedicated to the inclusion of individuals with intellectual developmental disabilities, also known as IDDs. Best Buddies has a really important and meaningful message of allowing and encouraging anyone in a community to be a leader, to be independent, and to have a friend.
Like these students, you too can help improve the lives of so many people by volunteering in your town and community. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
It's time for the lightning round. In this round, you've got 45 seconds to answer as many as 10 questions. Questions are worth 20 points up or down, nothing off if you fail to answer. John R. Lewis, here we go. All these questions have something to do with the color red. In 3, 2, 1. The Red Sox baseball team is based in this city.
Boston.
Yes, the Great Red Spot is a feature on this largest planet.
Jupiter.
Yes, he wrote the Red Badge of Courage.
Pass.
Stephen Crane. She founded the American Red Cross.
Barton.
Yes, Barton. This biblical leader parted the Red Sea.
Moses.
This Italian revolutionary led the Red Shirts.
Pass.
Garibaldi. This shade of red is the title of a Hawthorne novel.
The Scarlet Letter.
Yes, Eric the Red was the father of this explorer.
Leif Erikson.
Yes, German pilot Manfred von Richthofen had this red name. Oh, and there's the buzzer. The answer for that last question was the Red Baron. But John R. Lewis, you got a bunch of those questions. Well done. 440 points. Okay, Eleanor Roosevelt, it is time for the lightning round. Are you ready? Yes? Okay, here we go. All answers have something to do with the color green. In 3, 2, 1. Comic hero Bruce Banner turns into this green monster.
The Hulk.
Yes, this emotion is called a green-eyed monster.
Envy.
Yes, he led the Green Mountain Boys in our revolution.
Pass.
Ethan Allen. The Green Bay Packers are based in this state.
Wisconsin.
Yes, this green S-initialed clover-like plant is a symbol of Ireland.
Shamrock.
Yes, plants get their green color from this pigment.
Chlorophyll.
Yes, The Green Mile is a book by this modern author.
Stephen King.
Yes, this element, atomic number 5, gives a green flame test.
Boron.
Yes, this 1870s third party. Oh, and there's the buzzer. This last question is, this 1870s third party supported paper currency? And of course, the answer is greenback. Eleanor Roosevelt, really well done. You've got a score of 460 points. Lightning round time, basis independent. In this round, all answers have to do with things associated with the color blue. In 3, 2, 1. The Blue Ridge Mountains are part of this A initial
Appalachian.
range.
Appalachians.
Yes. The bluebonnet is the official flower of this large Lone Star state.
Texas.
Texas.
Yes. This American composer wrote Rhapsody in Blue.
Gershwin.
Yes. The Blue Devils are sports teams from
Duke.
this North Carolina. Yeah. This is the U.S. bluegrass state.
Kentucky, I think.
Yeah, it is. This is a short-range wireless device for exchanging data. Yes. This political party gets the most votes in blue states.
Democrat.
This, yes, 18th century English artist painted the Blue Boy.
Oh,
Pass.
Pass. This modern, Gainsborough, this modern Spanish artist. But you know what, guys? You didn't need to do a whole lot more. The buzzer just went off. 545 points. Really well done, Basis McLean. That's it for the questions. We'll have answers on the winners next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
And the scores are now official for our first game of the season, which is so important. And we're very glad that you are here for it. First up, John Lewis High School from Springfield, Virginia. Edward, Nicholas, and Kylie, 440 points. From Greenbelt, Maryland, Eleanor Roosevelt High School. Abigail, Ryan, and Clinton, 460 points. And coming back, Basis, Independent McLean, Kevin, Rom, and Nathan, awesome job, 545 points, beautiful. Awesome job to everybody. We were so glad you were here. Please make sure you visit us next weekend at the same time when we have DeMatha, Gaithersburg, and Sidwell. I'm Hillary Howard. Very glad you were with us on this Saturday morning. See you next week. Bye.
I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.